Hello everyone, this is the continuation of the first video of physics for class 6. Let us recall what we have studied in the previous video. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. The particles of matter are very small. They have spaces between them known as intermolecular space. The particles attract each other with an attractive force known as intermolecular force of attraction. And there are three states of matter, that is solid, liquid and gas. In this video, we will be studying about the arrangement of particles in solids, liquids and gases. Solids. The particles in a solid are very closely packed. As you can see in this diagram, the intermolecular force of attraction between the particles in solid is the strongest. And because of this force, it binds the particles together so closely that they cannot move. They can only vibrate in their own place. This is one of the reasons why solids have a fixed shape and volume. Therefore, the fixed shape and volume of a solid can be related to this tight arrangement of particles. And because the particles are already tightly packed, solids cannot be compressed. The intermolecular space in solids is the least. Compressed means to reduce the shape or size of an object by applying pressure. Now liquids. Compared to solids, the particles in a liquid are loosely packed. You can refer the diagram given alongside. So the intermolecular force of attraction between the liquid particles is not as strong as that in solids. Therefore, the particles have limited space to move around. They can only slide over one another. And because of this, liquids are able to flow and they can take the shape of the container in which they are kept. This is one of the reasons why we say that liquids do not have a definite shape. Liquids can be compressed slightly as there is space between the molecules, and the intermolecular space in liquids is more than that in solids. Gas. The particles in gases are very loosely packed. That is, they are far apart from each other. You can see this in the diagram. The intermolecular force of attraction between the particles of gases are almost negligible. This means that the force of attraction between the particles is very less. The gas particles move rapidly and they are constantly in motion. Thus, gases spread out to fill the containers they are placed in, and they can be compressed easily. The intermolecular space between the particles of gases is the maximum. This allows for its easy compression. Now, let us look at the differences between solids, liquids and gases. Number 1. Shape. Solids have a definite shape. Liquids do not have a definite shape. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept. Gases also do not have a definite shape. Number 2. Volume. Solids have a definite volume. Liquids also have a definite volume, while gases have no definite volume. Number 3. Intermolecular force of attraction. The force of attraction in solids are more than liquids and gases, while in liquids, the intermolecular force of attraction is less than solids but more than gases. In gases, the intermolecular force of attraction is the least. It is less than both solids and liquids. Number 4. Intermolecular space. As we know, the particles in solid are very closely packed. So the intermolecular space between the particles in solid is the least. Whereas in liquids, the particles are loosely packed as compared to solids. So the intermolecular space here is more than that in solids, but it is less than that in gases. Whereas in gases, the particles are very loosely packed, so the intermolecular space in gases is the maximum. Number 5. Compressibility. Solids cannot be compressed. Liquids can be compressed a little, whereas gases, they can be compressed easily. Number 6, flow. Solids cannot flow. Liquids can flow from a higher level to a lower level, whereas gases can flow in every direction. With this, we come to the end of this chapter. Now let us look at some of the objective questions. Now look at the exercise. You have to write this down in your copy. Name the following, true or false, and choose the correct option and fill in the blanks. These three you have to do on your own. You can get the answer to these questions from this video and from the previous video, that is part 1 of physics. After this, there are some question and answers. There are 5 question and answers which I have given you. You are asked to write this down in your copy and learn them.